Hello guys, welcome back to our channel RK Data Labs, and we are going to continue our AWS Free Cloud series. We are into day number 3 of our series. Today, what we are going to cover? Today we are going to cover AWS Budgets, which is very important topic in the AWS services list. Okay, so before going into that, I'm just assuming that you are having a valid IAM user and also a valid account ID in your respective account. Now, let me go into the management console, and also before going into that, let me tell you like what is AWS budgets and billing related information. Okay, budgets are very important in AWS service just to ensure that you are tracking a proper usage of all your AWS services on time to time. So you may even regularly track your usage of AWS services like S3, EC2, EMR, step functions, or even you trigger a lambda function or whatever. So on a regular basis, how much costing you have been incurred. Let's say like you are using an S3 bucket for a month. So how much cost you are actually being incurred for that particular month, and how much bill has been generated to your account for the usage of S3. Similarly, not for S3, for all other services which are actively using by your testing or any other demo purpose, you can even able to track it accordingly, and even a bill will be appropriately generated, and you may be getting a proper notification from time to time to view your actual usage. So this is one of the most important and very prompt notification service provided by AWS, just to ensure that we are not missing any threshold or amount related information. Here we go. Let's move on to this AWS budgets. So you can able to see in the AWS management console. So now if you're able to see at the left side of the Explorer, there are a couple of things like billing, cost management, preferences, and permissions. Now there is already one budget which is being created by me for my demo and testing purpose. So which has been created and it has been exceeded for some purpose because of the usage that I am actually using. Okay. Now likewise, let me also create one more budget for my demo purpose. So if you see in this page, you may be able to see a couple of options. First, you want to have a valid template in order to create a budget. So we are going to use a simple default template, and we are not going to use any customized advanced ones. Maybe down the lane, if you are really using more amount of AWS services in near future, you can even customize like based on your services and how much it is actually costing. For now, we are simply going to use a simple template, that is a simplified template. And now below, there are like a couple of templates inbuilt given by AWS. The most popular are two. One is zero spend budget and monthly cost budget. So for whenever a service exceeds $0.01, which will be alerted as a notification to your email and also a SNS trigger to your mobile as well. So that can be even integrated. But for now, I'm going to integrate with monthly cost budget. I'm going to use this template, which means every month how much actually I'm using AWS services and how much cost have been incurred for each and every services and how much bill I am going to generate. Okay. So now I'm going to give a valid budget name. I'm just going to give a cost budget demo, and now I'm going to simply give a valid amount over here. I'm not going to give a high amount. I'm just going to start with $1. So which means whenever a threshold of $1 is reached, you may be alerted accordingly, but it won't wait till $1. Even it may go like a slightly lesser than $1, let's say like $0.75 or $0.8. Likewise, you may be alerted accordingly. Now simply I want to give a valid email ID for this in order to get a proper notification. I will also show you like what notification I get usually whenever an alert has been reached. So now if you see here, whenever an actual reaches 85%, which means $0.85, you may be alerted accordingly. So now I'm going to simply create my budget. I've just created my budget. You can just able to see your budget related details and all those stuffs. Okay. If you are being alerted with some alerts, you can even edit your alerts based on your threshold limit. Let's say you don't want to have 85%, you want to have it like 75%, you can still do it like this. So likewise, you can just simply configure all your alerts, and then I'm just making it, I'm just saving it. So which means whenever a 0.75 have been alerted, you may be prompted accordingly with a proper notification. Now here we go with the bills page. Bills appropriately, it will show you how much bill have been generated on time to time monthly basis. So now for me, for September 1 to 30, I have been generated with $0.026. So even I can just drill down, I can able to see like which service have been costed higher and which service have been costed lesser, and for each and every service that I usually use to perform and do for any testing purpose. So the total number of active service I use 15, and the total costage is 0.22. Likewise, you can even create a budget report if you really want to. So just simply go to budget report, just click on create budget report. I'm just going to simply queue. So already there are two budgets are there. So which I just want to select this budget. So which frequency I want to generate the budget report, you can even just customize it. If you want to generate it every weekly, just select it and you may be reported with every Sunday. Having the budget report will be prompted and will be triggered into your email respectively. Okay, so even you can just simply customize it, like if you want to change it to daily or monthly or anything you wish, you can just simply edit it accordingly. So now we have come to end of our session. We have completed creating AWS budgets. So now whatever the service that you use, for every month you will be giving an alert of how much usage that you've been using your all AWS services accordingly. So now we have come to the end of the session. Hope you like this video. If you really like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, and there are a lot more to come on. See you guys. Thank you very much for seeing this video. Bye.